Hi there, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are making this super cute watermelon glasses pouch, a sweet little project that so many of you asked for after the lemon bowl tutorial. I've linked it in the description if you missed it. And honestly, once you learn this, you can totally turn it into a kiwi, orange, or any fruits. Just switch up the colors. If you like a tutorial for any of those, just drop me a comment. I read them all and I will do my best to make them for you. Don't forget to subscribe if you want more fun and easy crochet ideas. Your support means so much and helps this small channel grow. Alright, let's grab our yarn and get started. For this project, you will need cotton yarn in 5 colors. You will also need a stitch marker, a metal bar screw clasp to close the holder, a key ring or crochet a loop, I will show you later, a 4mm crochet hook. For round 1, we will crochet 16 double crochet into a magic ring. And here is the easiest way to create a magic ring, I know. Hold the yarn tail and wrap it around your index finger to form an S shape. Insert your hook under this loop. Grab the working yarn and pull it through. Now slip stitch to secure the loop. And you have got your magic ring. Chain 3. This counts as your first double crochet. Place a stitch marker if you are new. Crochet 15 more double crochet into the magic ring. Two, 3. Keep going until you reach 16 double crochet, including the beginning chain 3. We have got 16 double crochets, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16. Now pull the yarn tail tie to close the magic ring. To join round 1, insert your hook into the top of the beginning chain 3. That is 1, 2, 3 right here. And slip stitch to join the round. Chain 3. This counts as a double crochet, and if you are using a stitch marker, place it here. For round 2, we are going to crochet 16 increases. 1 increase means crocheting 2 double crochet in the same stitch. So make 1 more double crochet in the same space. This is your first increase. Now to keep repeating that, 2 double crochet in each stitch until you have 16 increases total. So I'm at the end of round 2, and now we are ready to start round 3. First, slip stitch into the top of that beginning chain 3 right here to close the round. Now to begin round 3, let's chain 3. You can go ahead and place your stitch marker at the top of that chain if you are using one. Then we are going to crochet 1 more double crochet into the same stitch. So this is our first increase. And now let's switch to the black yarn. Insert your hook into these 2 strands right here. Leave the loop hanging for a second. Then grab the black yarn and leave a little tail. And pull it through. Now crochet 1 double crochet into the next stitch. And don't forget to carry your other yarn along to keep both sides neat and tidy. And now work a double crochet into the next stitch. Place the working yarn right on the top of your hook, and now work a double crochet. And then following the pattern, we need to switch back to the pink yarn. And that's little loop. Just give a working yarn a gentle pull to make this loop disappear. Then pull the pink yarn through. And now let's make one increase in the next stitch. And remember to carry the yarn you are not using along the back. And one double crochet in the next stitch. Now let's keep going and repeat the same pattern on the way around the circle. Keep repeating. One increase. And then we will switch to black and make a double crochet in the next stitch. Simply pull the working yarn to tighten the loop. Then switch back to the black yarn and work one double crochet in the next stitch. Then switch back to pink. And in the next stitch, go ahead and make one increase. One double crochet in the next one. Follow this pattern until the end. And I will meet you there, right here. So I am at the end of the round 3, and look at the back. The back side is looking super tidy. Now let's finish off round 3 by slip stitching into the top of the beginning chain 3. Now chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and place your stitch marker right here. In the next stitch, make one increase. And don't forget to carry the other working yarn along with you. Then crochet one double crochet in the next stitch. And one more double crochet in the following one. Now we are going to do another increase. And for the next stitch, switch to the black yarn. And work one double crochet right into it. So this is the pattern you will be following. Let me walk you through it one more time. Switch back to the pink yarn and crochet one double crochet in the next stitch, and then make an increase. Next, one double crochet, and another double crochet, Now one more increase. And switch to the black yarn to crochet 1 double crochet. Just keep repeating this pattern on the way around, and I will meet you at the end. I have finished round 5, and it's time to say goodbye to the black and pink yarn. So go ahead and trim them off. To start round 6, insert your hook into the top of the chain 3. Grab your white yarn and pull it through. Touch the tail's tender to tighten the loop. Then chain 1 and make 1 single crochet into the same stitch. From here, just crochet 1 single crochet into each stitch on the way around. I will see you at the end of the round. So for the round 6, we are going to crochet 1 single crochet in every stitch, but we will be adding an increase right where the black stitch was from round 4. To begin, slip stitch to join the round. Then chain 1 and make 1 single crochet into the same stitch. Now continue with single crochet in each stitch until you reach that black one. And when you get there, make an increase by working 2 single crochets into the same stitch. Seven single crochet, then an increase. 1 and 2. So just keep going with that pattern. I will see you at the end of this round. So I have finished round 6, and now let's move on to the final round. First, insert your hook here, then grab your green yarn and pull it through. You can now trim off the white yarn, we won't need it anymore. We are going to use the crab stitch to create a cute edge. To do that, loosen the loop on your hook, then insert your hook into the next stitch. You can carry the yarn tail along and hide as you crochet. And now pull up a loop. Keep it loose and now twist your hook. Just like this. Then yarn over and pull through. Let's do it again. Insert your hook into the next stitch. Pull up a loop. Twist your hook under and yarn through. Now if you look closely, this is where we joined the round and it left a little gap. So I like to place this part at the back of the holder. Fold your pouch in half. And keep going with your crab stitches until you reach this spot right here. I will meet you right back here after you crochet your weight around with the grab stitch. Alright, I have done 16 grab stitches and I am right at that point. Now let's make a slip stitch into the next stitch. Then chain 6. And if you don't have a keyring, just chain more as long as you need. And slip stitch right into the same stitch. We have made a little loop for the keyring. Now you can continue grab stitching around until you reach the end. So I am at the end of this round. Now I'm going to trim off the yarn. And to secure the yarn, I'm going to pull the tail through. And then thread it into the next stitch. And I'm going to hide it at the back. I like to make a small knot first. Then go forward and backward to make sure the tail is secure. Now trim off the leftover yarn and tie up the other tail ends as well. So here I am after hiding on the tail ends. Look how tidy and clean the wrong side looks. Now I'm going to show you how to insert the screw ball. Here's the chain 3 line. Insert the screw right into this stitch. I have placed it in, and now I will screw the metal ball on. And that's it. To close the pouch, on the opposite side, just guide the clasp through the space between 2 double crochet right here. Now let's crochet a leaf and a flower to sew onto the pouch. To crochet the leaf, chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Make your foundation chains a bit loose. That way the leaf will open up more nicely when it's finished. Start in the second chain from the hook, 1 slip stitch and 1 more slip stitch for the next one. So we have got 2 slip stitches. Now chain 2 and slip stitch into the second chain from the hook. Now just slip stitch back into the next stitch on the base chain. Now chain 3, 1, 2, 3, start in the second chain from the hook. Make 1 slip stitch, then 1 single crochet, then go back to the base chain and slip stitch into the next stitch, then chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch into the second chain, then into the last 2 stitches 2 single crochets. Now go back to the foundation chain and slip stitch into the next stitch. Chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch into the second chain from the hook, then make 1 single crochet and slip stitch back into the last chain here. Before crocheting 3 single crochets into this chain, chain 1. Now work 3 single crochets on into that same last chain. That's half of the leaf done. Now we are going to repeat the same pattern on the other side. Start by chaining 3, same here, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch, then make 1 single crochet, slip stitch into right this spot here, if your leaf is curving while crochet, that is totally normal. Now chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch, then 2 single crochets, here is the next spot to slip stitch, now chain 3, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch, then 1 single crochet, and then slip stitch into the next one, chain 2, 1, 2, slip stitch here, and 2 slip stitches for the last 2 here, 1, and 2. So now you can trim the yarn and pull it through, and so here we have our leaf. This side is the back and this one is the front. Just thread your yarn through this loop. Then hide the tail. Go forward and then backward. I will see you after you finish hiding on the tails. I have finished hiding on the tails, and now we are going to crochet a little flower. Let's start with a magic green, just like we did before. Here's it. Now chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and work 1 double crochet into the ring. Then chain 3 again and slip stitch back into the magic green. That's our first petal. So 1 petal, chain 3, 1 double crochet and chain 3. Let's repeat that. Chain 3, 1 double crochet, and then chain 3 again, and slip stitch into the ring. Don't worry about these gaps, we will tighten it later. So go ahead and crochet 3 more petals. I have now finished 5 petals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and trim up the yarn. Then pull it through. Pull the tail to tighten the ring, but not too much. Leave a little space to insert your pistol. To make the pistol, I have prepared 1 thread in a darker yellow. Just simply tie small knot. Then use your hook to insert it through the center of the flower and pull the tails of the pistol through. Now you can close the flower ring on the way. Then pull the pistol down and give the petals a little touch to open them up nicely. And just like that, your flower is ready. Hide on the tail ends, but leave 1 long thread. We will use that to sew the flower onto the leaf and the pouch. Once that's done, place your flower right on the leaf and then place them both onto the pouch, just above the loop. Time to sew them on. And that's it. The flower and the leaf are now sewn onto the pouch. You can clip it onto the loop with a keyring and it's ready to go. Wear it around your neck with a crochet strap or hang it on handbag. It's totally up to you. If you missed the lemon pouch tutorial, just click the link below to catch up. Honestly, I'm trying to make a living by sharing my work for free. So every subscribe, comment and like truly helps me reach more people and grow this channel. Thank you so much for your support. It really means the world to me. See you in the next one. Bye bye.